kind of sitting out here in Far Rockaway, and I have a few things on my mind that I want to get kind of rant about. So bear with me. So the first thing I want to rant about is most of y'all females do well. If you're a female, please listen to this. Like this may have some truth to it, and if it doesn't apply to you, please forward this to one of your girlfriends that it does apply to, because what I'm about to say really does apply to a lot of y'all. Some of y'all women do not know what y'all want. Like, just looking at social media, a lot of y'all are talking about, oh, we don't need men, we can do all this stuff, we don't need y'all. Go ahead, go to other countries, go do that. And as soon as we like do it and not do the things that we're quote unquote supposed to do, y'all get mad and like, oh, you're not holding the door for me. You said you don't want me to hold the door for you. So you can't ask for something then get mad when you get it. So don't know. It's like a lot of y'all have attitudes for no reason. Like a guy can come up to you and be like, "Hey, miss, you look beautiful today. How you doing? Can I talk to you?" Oh, why you trying to talk to me? Get out of here. You're not even on my level. Like, look, we can take rejection. We can't take the snotty attitude for no reason. If you don't want to talk to us, just say, no, thank you. I'm good. No, or I'm taken. We're fine with that, and we'll move on to the next person, or just go about the rest of our day. We're good. But now it's like, oh, I'm independent. I can do all this. I don't need a man. Great. Sure. Great. That's fine. That's fine and dandy. But don't get mad when we don't help you with the stuff that you supposedly need help with because you said, I don't need a man. And this kind of goes into the whole dating situation. Like, dating is to see if you're compatible with someone else, see if the two of you can kind of merge together to be one entity. But some of y'all women are out here talking about, oh, if you're gonna date me, you need to take me out to $1,000 dinner, or you gotta pay my car bill, you gotta pay my rent, you gotta do my nails. I'm not doing that stuff. Not for someone I don't know. If we're married, or we're or we've been together for a while, sure, I'll do that stuff. But if I'm just dating you and we're just starting out, why do I have to take you to Red Lobster for a date? Why can't we just go to a simple, quick fast food joint, hang out, see what our vibes are like, and if our vibes match, great. If they don't, okay, that just means we don't vibe with each other. We don't match to each other. Our energies don't connect. But the majority of y'all are screwing it up for the rest of y'all, because I can almost say it is like a good 20% of y'all that are the super high maintenance, super, oh, he's got to pay all this, he's got to do all this for me, dating before dating types that are ruining it for the 80% that are just trying to find a good person to be with. And I find this funny because some of y'all women get on us get on us guys about, oh, you don't know what it's like to be a woman. You try living in our shoes. Like, of course we don't. We're never gonna understand it because we don't have the female mentality. Because truthfully, some of y'all mentalities are not great. Just really bad and indecipherable. Like, if men and women don't see eye to eye, why is it you could put two guys, matter of fact, you could put five guys in the same room and not give them a topic and just leave them there, and an hour later the all five guys will come out and they'll be best friends. Just, it doesn't even matter what they were talking about. It could be basketball, it could be sports, it could be girls, it could be, hell, cars, for all y'all know. And when we come out of that room, we have a bond. Like, yo, that, yo, you know what? That's a good tape. I understand that. I see where you going. But why is it when you could put five women in the same room, leave them for an hour, they come back out, they're all mad at each other, sniping at each other, talking about that one's hair is fake, her shoes aren't real, her bag's not real, she's got a weave, her nose fake. Like, y'all can't even get along with yourselves. So, and y'all calling us the problem, which is in itself kind of funny. And there's a lot of y'all ladies talking about, we don't need no man, we can get sperm from the sperm bank, and you can, and we'll be fine. What y'all ladies are not realizing is that for sperm banks to be in business, there needs to be a need for it. A woman, if there are certain women that have tried for years and years and cannot get pregnant, and it's their, I guess maybe their man or their partner, whatever, and they decide, you know what, I'm gonna go to the sperm bank, get some sperm, have the baby, that'll be our baby. That's great. But here's the problem. For a sperm bank to work, you need men to donate sperm. That's what some of y'all women do not understand. Oh, we create life. We can do all this. Our bodies are great. Yes, your bodies are great. And yes, the female body is a natural wonder in itself. But for it to fully meet its highest capacity, it needs a man to help it along. And no, I'm not saying no guys have to do SA and do all that, but if you want a child, you need a man to create that child. And even if you don't want a man, perfectly fine. You're a lesbian, you're non-binary, perfect, great, whatever. But you want a kid, you need sperm, so you're gonna go to a sperm bank. You know what the sperm bank needs? Men. So it's kind of hard for y'all to say, oh, we can do this without men. But most of the stuff that y'all need, almost 95% of the stuff that you wear or that you use or put on your face or put on your feet and put on your back, in some form of way was made by a man. So what's your next move, ladies? Now that that's off my chest, I want to kind of switch topics to Donald Trump and our political system in its entirety. Like, I'm kind of old. You can see by the hairs in my beard. But I have seen some dumb presidencies in my time. George George Bush, George H.W. Bush. But they were dumb, but not as dumb as Donald Trump's turns. Like, how is it you as a president of this country are looking up to dictators of other countries whose countries are so poor and economically ravaged and socially ravaged that you want to emulate that here? Did you not think people are going to say, okay, no, that's not going to work? Why are you doing this? This is stupid. And then for his cabinet, he picks the dumbest people. He picked people that at one point said the worst things about him to put in his cabinet. And he picked people that have never really struggled in their lives. Like, you're gonna put a sports entertainment CEO in Linda McMahon in charge of education. Really? That was the best you could do? And your Homeland Defense Secretary spends more time on her hair and her makeup. Yes, I'm talking about stupid Christy Nome or whatever the fuck her name is. Like, and then you're arresting people that work in Congress, but you're arresting them trying to make this grand gesture of, oh, we're deporting people. You literally just tried to deport a member of Congress. People are stupid. So that's my rant. If you managed to listen to all this, great. If you managed to listen to have half of it, that's also great. But I think I've made some great points. Forward this to your friends, to your family. And like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all next time. Ball Out Wolf. See y'all. Later.